Alrighty, hey there guys, Adrian DeCosta here, aka Channel95, coming at you guys with another video. So we've got gameplay for 3 players on the team today, I believe. Yes, we have 1 on offense and then 2 on the defensive side of the ball. Today we've got Brandon Marshall, and then on defense we got the Cam Chancellor LTD with Ultimate Legends last weekend, and then the Micheal Jackson 96 overall, that came out today with weekly wildcards, and I'm never going to do that again. That was just god-awfully corny now that I hear that out loud. Anyhow, let's talk about this first. So first off, let's start off with Brandon Marshall. Now, I actually put a poll on Twitter asking you guys if I should treat Brandon Marshall as like Jermaine Kearse. Reason I ask is because they wore the same number, and they're both big receivers. Like, obviously, Brandon Marshall's 6'5", whereas Jermaine Kearse was 6'1". However, the other reason I ask that is we're never probably going to get a Jermaine Kearse in Madden ever again, unless EA just goes out of their way to sign him, which I doubt they ever will. So, gonna need someone to fill the Jermaine Kearse role somehow, and Brandon Marshall probably could actually be that. So maybe it is something that we'll do, but that I'll keep on here. But for Brandon Marshall though. 99 speed, jumping, 98 catch in traffic, 96 spec, 99 route running across the board, because I do actually have the Route 3 strategy item on this card. Now, I will say I was actually very impressed with this card. I hated this card at first because I thought this card was straight up useless because it did not have short out elite for free or even as a discount for 1 AP, because for his discounted buckets, he gets mid and elite for 1 AP, short and elite for 1 AP, and wide receiver apprentice for 1 AP as well in this bucket. And then here he gets honorary lineman, short in, red zone threat, and deep out elite all for free. And then in this bucket you get mid end, short in, and wide receiver apprentice. So I thought Brandon Marshall was straight up useless. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I am very wrong about that. This Brandon Marshall is actually really good. I played 2 games with him and I got like 4 touchdowns because turns out red zone threat on a 6'5" receiver is fucking great. So yeah, definitely, I probably will keep Brandon Marshall on the team at some way, shape, or form. If I go to like a 4 receiver set, maybe I might put him at, on the outside and have like, maybe 3 red zone threats on the field. Maybe if DK gets when DK gets his next card, which, when is that going to be, by the way, EA Sports? I'm waiting. Anyhow, so yeah, but Brandon Marshall, very, very good receiver. I think he's one of the better receivers in the game. He's not the best because he doesn't get things like short out elite for a discount or even route tech. If you guys, I don't know if you guys saw, but the route tech on this Brandon Marshall was 6 AP. No thanks. Anyhow, moving on to the defensive side of the ball. So 2 things on two players on defense. First of all, we've got Bam Bam Cam. This card is good. Like, I love this Cam Chancellor card, and he's going to stay on the team regardless because it's Cam Chancellor. Like, how I have this specific team is, if you were a Seahawks legend or whatnot, or you were on the Super Bowl team, which Cam happens to be both, then you're on this team regardless. So, but Cam Chancellor, 99 speed, excel, 98 play recognition, 99 zone coverage, 92 man coverage, 97 change of direction, 94 block shed, 93 pursuit. Now, I play him at deep safety. I have him and Jamal Adams at this current moment playing deep safety, which we're still waiting on a Quandre Diggs card, by the way, EA Sports. Just throwing that out there as well. Anyways, so yeah, Cam is really, really good. I don't think it matters where you put him as a user, as a box safety, or as a deep safety. I think Cam Chancellor is really, really good in any way, shape, or form. I don't recommend picking him up for the coins, though. Almost 2 million coins, in my opinion, is ridiculously dumb for a coin purchase for a card, and so therefore I just would not recommend picking up this card for that amount. If he ever does drop in price, which I do suspect he will. I do suspect he'll, like, over the next little bit, start to dwindle in price. And then maybe this Thursday coming up, EA does actually throw out a Redux of him. I doubt it, but hey, maybe they throw him a Redux. In which case, you can pick him up when he gets the Redux, which, if it's not this batch of Reduxes, it should for sure be the next batch of Reduxes towards the end of the year, like maybe end of May, give or take, when we do get that batch when we should get Cam Chancellor's Reduxes. And then last card is Micheal Jackson Sr. from the weekly wild cards. Now, this card is actually really good for a 96 overall on this team. It is actually incredibly good with 99 speed, 99 acceleration, 97 agility, 99 jumping. If you guys are about to see a giant ass orange figure walk into the screen, I am sorry. My cat decided to say, hey guys, now's the time I'm going to come say hello. But Micheal is actually really, he's good. He's really good. Now, he is going to stay on the current day roster for sure because he's obviously on the current day roster. So, you know, definitely going to keep him for that purpose alone. But my jury for him is still out on if he is going to stay as the Legends Seahawks theme team as the slot corner, because right now it's between him and Deion Sanders. Now, Mike Jackson has the advantage because Micheal is actually a Seahawk. And Deion was not, but Deion is really, really good. Obviously, we all know how good that Deion Sanders is. So, but for me, the jury is still out on Deion for him. In terms of his buckets, though, he does not get a discounted bucket. However, every single ability that he can get is 1 AP. So, Acrobat, Pick Artist, Deep Route, Mid Route, Bench Press, and Lurker for this bucket. Actually, I take that back. Except for Inside and Outside Shade, they are 2 and 3 AP, respectively. And then for the other bucket, which I'm using for Micheal right now, right here, you know, Flat Zone KO, Outmatch, No Tip, all these are 1 AP, especially Flat Zone KO, for man-to-man corners, base, like in the default bucket, man-to-man corners, Flat Zone KO is 3 AP, which is this is a very nice change, obviously. So that is that for the defensive players, guys. We did get the Gold 99 John Madden, which I don't really care to showcase too much. Only reason I'm talking about it is because I'm just saying, hey, we got it done. So, but with that being said, though, guys, enjoy the gameplay. All right, as you can see, my opponent's top 3, my apologies: Deontay Johnson, Isaiah Rodgers, and Joe Burrow. And for myself, we got Wagner, Devin Bush, and Brandon Marshall, who probably will be referred to as Jermaine Kearse for the duration of the time I have him on the team, which may not be that long because we might get a DK Metcalf for the mission programs coming out on Thursday. But first play of the game, we get a fumble and with Cam, I think recovered by Cam, and that set the tone basically for this entirety of this game. Yeah, it was a very good game. You know, I definitely got a lot to showcase for you guys in terms of, like, you know, especially the Brandon Marshall, which you'll see in the you know, a couple of times throughout the game. But play action here, I find this dig route over the middle to lock it. For some reason, I led him way too far down, and he ended up not getting the first. So 3rd and 5 here. We have a lot of time to find a receiver. We get Marshall on the backside dig. We are back in the Broncos offense. For me personally, it's just for simplicity reasons, you know, to make sure that I'm not making like 7-8 substitutions in like fucking 12 minutes. But right here, 2nd and 14, we fire this ball over to the top of the defense to Brandon Marshall for a touchdown. That would be one of his, I believe he had a couple of touchdowns today. Like, I actually, when I was playing with him, I think I said in the intro, he has 4 touchdowns in the 2 games I played. So overall, he was really, really good right here. Had Dunlap in man coverage on Gronk for some reason. I think that's just because I didn't I didn't have my alignment set correctly or some shit like that. But whatever. 1st and 10, he finds a quick seam down the middle of the field. So then we move on to another 1st down here. So 1st and 10. He finds Cam Chancellor, or he finds the backside dig. I had Woolen and a hard flat there, so sadly we're not deep enough to get the pick there. Right here, Micheal Jackson does break that up, so you know, good for him. You know, definitely, I think this Micheal Jackson card is really, really good. Right here, he takes a hit by I believe that's Dunlap, and Bruce Irvin comes down with the interception and gets us right back onto the offensive side of the balls, which is really, really good. So now you see I have Omaha activated. I have basically Omaha activated for the rest of the game. Yeah, the offensively, like this guy on defense really was not that predictive, like not that good, you know, defensively. Like just straight up, he wasn't that good whatsoever. But whatever, it is what it is. Right, because I'm just trying to get gameplay for you guys. So right here, once again, 1st and 10, he doesn't learn from the short out elite glitch, and he pays once again with another Jermaine Kearse touchdown. Which, yeah, yeah, like I said before, I'm gonna be calling probably more likely Brandon Marshall Jermaine Kearse, because we're probably never gonna get a Jermaine Kearse in MUT ever again, and if we do, it probably won't be for a long time. And so if that's the case, then you know what, may as well just use Brandon Marshall, since he yeah, he can fill a similar role. Right here, Jamal Adams playing deep safety, and he does get the interception coming over from his inside third to get to the seam. And so now we're back on offense. So play action here, find the corner route to Jimmy Graham onto the sideline. Fight for a little bit of extra yards. I think we get to like the 6-yard line here. Yeah, we got to the 6-yard line. So really good start on offense. Definitely wanted to, try and get some points here, move the ball, this, that, and everything. My apologies for the yawn there. I don't know why I'm yawning for some reason. Right here, 2nd and goal. We'll try a read option. We actually just give the ball to Lynch, but Taylor is right there too, I believe. I don't know which Taylor that is. Is that Sean or Lawrence? Is that even Jason Taylor? I don't know. Does Jason Taylor even have a good card in the game now? Like, I know he had one for Harvest, but I can't remember if he had another one. Right here, 4th and goal. We've got lots of time. We do find Lockett on the route bounce back into the middle of the defense. And we do pick up the touchdown. So now we got a 3-score lead. Obviously, at this point, it's just about maintaining the lead, making sure that we go into halftime at least with it. So that way, if he decides to not quit, we definitely can try and get, chew clock and, make sure we just get out of the game. Right there, he does take a sack there on the defensive back blitz. 2nd and 22, though, he does find the receiver down the seam of the middle of the defense, which I think the slot corner didn't match. I think that Micheal Jackson was on that play right there. Here, for whatever reason, though, he still somehow manages to complete that. Absolutely probably should have been, not even probably, absolutely should have been picked on that play right here. Although I do have Tariq Woolen outside corner because I thought the receiver was on a corner route. So we do sadly give up a touchdown. But again, we do have Omaha, which allows us to see the defense coverage. So it's literally just easy pickings, just finding our outlets and finding our flats really, really easily, getting out of bounds with Lockett on this play. So moving on to the 2nd and 6 here from the 46-yard line with 30 seconds left. Find quick flat to Sean Alexander, get out of bounds once again. Only one incompletion. Omaha, it's so broken. Like, I actually think it should be removed as an X factor next year. In my personal opinion, I think it should be gone. I don't necessarily think, not necessarily. I just think that at this point, it's got to go. It's got to go as an X factor. Personally, I just don't really understand I don't think it should be in the game anymore. Right here, we find Lockett in the seam, and we do convert the score for the touchdown, and he actually does end up quitting. So as you see right here, 223 yards, 4 touchdowns, 88% completion percentage for the game, and that ultimately ends the game. So with that being said, hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, hit the like button below and subscribe if you guys are new. I will have another Brandon Marshall gameplay for you guys tomorrow evening. More than likely, because nothing better to really do tomorrow since there isn't going to be any content, so I may as well put out another video for you guys. Hopefully the Mission Mutt promo is really, really good, but with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.